Hi everyone, we're Team Oreo Spread and we're presenting the Oreo Spread. So our company profile, our type of business is a subsidiary and the industry that we're currently in is the biscuit and food industry. Nabisco's mission is that it's America's first choice for goodness and snack anytime, anywhere. Customer groups include toddlers through young adults, senior citizens, men and women, and young couples with children. Our primary market is the cookie market, and as of 2014, Oreo has had a 16.7% market share and had a $3.28 billion in sales.
So we have a new product alert. We have Nabisco's Oreo Spread. We're going to bring the flavor of your favorite cookie to breakfast and beyond.
Imagine our favorite cookies turned into a spread, Oreo cookie spread. Customers will experience incredible flavors in their everyday breakfast meals. This product is not Nutella or Jif peanut butter. It doesn't contain chocolate or nuts. It's derived from our favorite cookies we all know and love, Oreo cookies. This gives us a huge advantage in penetrating the market.
And now we're going to talk about the SWOT analysis. So in the SWOT analysis, there are strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So our strengths is that Oreo is the #1 cookie brand worldwide. Converting into a spread keeps our customers happy. Brand loyalty and trust allows consumers to readily attach the Oreo product and the Oreo brand to our new product. It is tasty and can be incorporated into your daily breakfast regimen and even beyond that. Oreo has a large number of offerings, so adding a spread to its product mix will be successful in extending their brand. We'll be marketing throughout America initially, just to implement it and see how the market is, see what the exposure looks like. Branding is recognizable across the world, and it gives us like a warm and fuzzy feeling when you see the Oreo brand, so that creates brand loyalty, customer loyalty, and protection from competitors. Some of our weaknesses are that there's health effects that come with it, which may lead to loss in trust. Competition amongst other spread companies in the market may lead to lower switch costs. The product itself, so Oreo is not the most healthiest product on the market. If you have a serving size of 3 cookies that has 7 grams of fat, 14 grams of sugar, and 160 calories in total. So being that it's like that makes it not the most healthiest option on the market. And since it's relatively new to the market, it will take some time to establish it and to make it, to not have it just in America, but throughout the world.
There are various opportunities for us to rapidly grow in the spread market. The product can be intensively distributed and retailed in all major channels. Brand loyalty is a major component in this product, which will allow our customers to be readily attracted to the new product. We will be able to utilize online marketing and increase our company's reach. We can also study our competitors' weaknesses and turn them into our strengths. Threats. The presence of a competition from Nutella and other large competitors that make up the current $3 billion spread market. Low-cost rivals from smaller brands and private labels will also create a challenge for us. There will also be challenges due to changes in social patterns and lifestyles.
So our marketing objectives is we want to bring Oreo's unique flavor into the spread market. We want to use a push and pull strategy. We want to get consumers and retailers to demand our product. So if we can do this using advertising and other kinds of promotion to get these kind of channels to demand what we have. And I think the main component of this is our brand itself. We have such a strong brand loyalty that when people see Oreo and they see our Oreo spread, they're going to associate it with their favorite cookie. And the spread market is worth around $3.1 billion, and this is a huge growing market that we could tap into. And in the first year, we see that we can put around 10 million, we can sell around 10 million units, and we can sell it at around $6. This could give us around $60 million in sales. I think these goals are definitely realistic because looking at Nutella, who's probably our biggest competitor, they sell around 11 million bottles per year, but I think especially what our main strength here is and our objective is to take our strength, our brand of the spread, and bring it into this huge growing spread market, and that's what we want to achieve.
Next, we're going to be doing Oreo Spreads STP, which is segmentation, target, and positioning. So first we're going to tap into how we would segment our Oreo market, and we'd split it up by demographics. So different customer bases that we have are young couples, young families, older families, college kids, children, and single customers. Now we're going to be talking about how we would target these specific segments. And we would basically target, so what this chart says is it gives you an index number. So 100 is a base value, and any demographic that goes under the 100 line is doing lower than its projected success rate. So we would target young couples from the age of 25 to 34, and these couples would typically have kids because those are the customers that will be eating our product. And we thought that these couples would be typically in the middle class because they're on the younger side, so they're still growing financially. Next, we're going to be talking about how we take these target markets and how we position our product to appeal to these different customer bases. So basically, we're going to position our product as the best breakfast spread from Oreo, which is America's favorite cookie. We want to position the spread as family friendly, and because it will bring joy to the families that purchase this product. I think it's important to find a niche market, because if you position the product as all things to all people, it will become nothing to no one. So it's important to position it as a product that you could use for breakfast, whether you want to spread it on bagels or toast or waffles or pancakes. And we allow the flavor of your favorite cookie to be part of your well-balanced meal, because rather than just being a snack, you can incorporate it into your diet. So, and it will be positioned as containing all natural ingredients, no additives or coloring, and we will basically push that purchasing this Oreo product, this Oreo spread, will create happy families, which is important because grocery shopping is usually a family-friendly affair, so it works out that way, and it's important to emphasize positivity when positioning the product.
All right, the next part we're going to be speaking about is the marketing mix, which includes the 4 Ps: product, price, promotion, and place. The first one we're going to be speaking about is the product itself. When we were conceiving this idea for where can we extend Oreo, we thought that extending the brand into a spread would be a very logical kind of extension that we can make. A ton of other brands have been doing it, have been taking their kind of chocolate or something like that into a spread, so we thought it would be a very valid extension. When we look at kind of our strengths of what as a product that we can bring, what's our value that we can bring, we feel that we're bringing America's favorite cookie into a spread, and I think that is something no one else can offer in the market, and I think the main aspect of our offering, of our new product. The next, and I think the main aspect of the brand, why it'd be so important to have it, is it facilitate purchasing. When people see Oreo, they're gonna remember quality. They're gonna remember how great of a cookie it is and how many times they've eaten it. And once they see it on a spread, it's just gonna facilitate this loyalty that they have previously with Oreo. As for the product itself, we plan to have 4 sizes. We plan to have a fun size, a snack size, a small, regular, and a bulk size. So we feel that having these kind of different sizes would facilitate different kind of consumers to buy it, or different kind of retailers to buy it, and that's important to diversify risk. We're putting out a new product, and we feel that getting into the market in all these different sizes would be important. We also feel that having an original model and also a low-fat model maybe down the line would also be very important, because there's this increased health awareness. People feel that people may want to look at the low-fat version, so I think that's something we also want to put out. And lastly, I think as for the packaging itself, we feel we want to use Oreo's famous logo front and center with the blue packaging. When people are walking down the supermarket aisle, they're going to see that Oreo logo and the Oreo packaging, and it's going to catch their eye, and they're going to consider buying it, and it's going to be, and I think that's the strongest part of what we have. So I think that's the product as the first part, the product. The next part we're going to be speaking about is the price. So anytime a company wants to look at price, there are the 5 P's of pricing. And the ones that we are going to highlight today is going to be the company goals, the consumer, and competition. So as for the first part, the company goals, we feel that we want to be sales oriented. We want to gain as much market share as possible because we are such an established company. We have so much money in sales that we feel we can sacrifice the profit that we have in order to just take market share. And maybe we can do this using a promotion. We can mark it up as kind of our competitors and maybe mark it down and get people to buy like that. So that's kind of the company goals. The next part we looked at are the consumers. We looked at kind of the product that we have. We have a very substitutable product. There are a ton of competitors that we have that consumers can buy instead of ours. So therefore, as you see on this graph over here, it's a typical demand curve. As the price goes down, as the price goes up, the quantity demanded is going to go down. So if we have a lower price, our quantity demanded is going to be much higher. The last thing we looked at is competition. We are in a monopolistic competition environment right now. There are a ton of differentiated products that we're dealing with, like Nutella and peanut butter spread and jellies and all these other kinds of spread that are making up this market. And it's really important to diversify our product and get a really differentiated product, which we feel we're getting with the Oreo branded spread. So if we take all these 3 together, we feel that a market penetration strategy would work best. We'd set the price initially low to gain market share, to gain part of this $3.1 billion market. And then once we get that market share, we can look to get more profit in the future. So that's the pricing aspect of it.
Okay, so for the promotion part of the marketing mix, we're gonna make the Oreo spread the front and center on the website so it can catch people's attention right away. We're gonna ensure good word of mouth so it can organically generate publicity and promotion through media. Choose the right brand ambassador, like Nutella. Nutella was sponsored by Italian football team. We could use social media, which is the main kind of advertising, the main way that you can promote any of your products these days. We will advertise on billboards, foster engagement, and we gotta be consistent when we're doing this and frequent. Frequency is the key, so to get people to want the product. All right, so for the place part of the marketing mix, we're gonna use an intensive distribution strategy, and which means that we will try to get it out to as many. What we're trying to do is get it out to as many retailers as possible and as quickly as possible. So we're focusing on supermarkets and super centers, like Walmart, wholesalers like Costco, warehouse clubs, full line discount stores, convenience store, and direct marketers. The distribution channel will be manufacturer to retailer and then straight to the consumer. We will create incentive for retailers by informing them how. We will create incentive for retailers. Okay, can you just cut? Now we will be talking about our product's communication strategy. Our product slogan is "Best breakfast bread made from Oreo, America's favorite cookie." So for advertising media, we will use social media, and nowadays I know a lot of companies, they'll promote their product by paying Instagrammers who have a lot of followers to promote the spread, and that gets people interested in the product and they'll try it out. And then also Instagram contests. So we will be having people can post 3 videos or images of recipes with Oreo spread, and they can win 2 free jars. So that's an incentive for them, I guess. We can partner with BuzzFeed to create different recipes with Oreo cookie spread, which a lot of people do nowadays. They look at recipes online, and BuzzFeed is one of the famous companies. And we can hire a creative team to post different uses for the Oreo spread. So, like they said earlier, like on waffles, pancakes, like different ways you can use the spread.